Alex, how do you feel?
I feel fine, Dr. Norton.
Did you guys see that She-Hulk trailer? What'd you guys think? Because man, the last scene that they showed there where she carried up the dude and she carried him off, I was just thinking to myself, like, that is literally, times have changed. And that's what men expect nowadays, you know? Like, I wish I was carried to the room the way she carried that guy. Like, that is every man's dream right now. That is every man's fantasy, be carried like that, man. I mean, the show seems interesting, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, she's going to be a companion. Like, they're going to bring her as a companion, just like Moon Knight was brought in as a companion. So we might get a She-Hulk. What would she do? We don't know. We don't know what she'll do. But I know that she's going to become as a companion. I mean, it makes sense. You know, they want to capitalize on the hype, and they should bring her in. As much as I would want her to be playable, it looks like it takes them 6 months or up 4 to 6 months to make a character, and it makes more sense for them to release somebody either popular or somebody that's going to be in a movie. So for example, we have Thor Love and Thunder coming out. Comes out in July. I think the first week of July. And that seems too soon for them to release another new hero. If they somehow surprise us and release Thor, oh man, imagine if they release Lady Thor. Oh, people will be pissed. I would be pissed. Like, come on, we've been begging for Thor, and you guys are gonna release Lady Thor? Come on, man. I'm not saying they're gonna release Lady Thor. I'm just saying, if they release a Thor, we want it to be Thor. But if somehow they release Thor when the movie comes out, that would also capitalize on the hype, especially because the movie's coming out. They release a character that somebody's gonna want to play, just like what they did with Wanda. I'm still surprised that it was Wanda. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be Deadpool. I didn't expect them to come out with the hero right on time when the movie's out, and she was gonna be the talk. We all knew that once this movie came out, she was going to dominate in this movie, and people were just gonna see Wanda who did not know who Scarlet Witch was. They were going to see, like, whoa, who is this person? Like, why is she just kicking ass, and why can't nobody stop her? So Netmarble coming out with Scarlet Witch right at the time the movie's out they capitalized on the hype, and you definitely noticed the increase of new players. Well, Thor came out with the video where he was showing the increase of popularity, and I agree. Wanda brought in a lot of people. The question is, are people going to stay long enough to become normies or normal players, or are they just in because of the hype? And the key now here is Netmarble has to keep him and make sure that they don't just come in, play it a little bit, and then like, oh, it's not for me, I'm out. So that brings me to my next point, and that is with them releasing companions. They never increase in popularity when they release a companion. No, if anything, negativity starts rising because people just hate the companion system. I'm just being honest. People hate the companion system. But a new playable character, though, that's a different story. Now, we saw the hype and how much new traffic has been coming towards it. As a content creator, I definitely noticed the increase in traffic, increase in views, increase in subscribers, and it's been, you know, one hell of a ride. But I do expect it to start going down again, because once people start getting used to Wanda, and it's right now we're in the honeymoon phase with Wanda, and just like Magic was hot for like about a month, and then it started dropping, maybe less than a month for Magic. I think it started dropping less than a month. I feel like Wanda, because of the movie, this might go on a little bit longer than 1 month before people start, you know, going back to the normal things. But here's the thing though, Netmarble released Wanda right when the movie came out, and then they are starting to release all these events going on. And I'm loving these events, but here's the thing. How long are we gonna get these events? Is this gonna be a normal thing? If it is, then okay. Oh my God, yes, finally we get a lot of these events. Look at the rewards in some of these events. We're getting good fodder. But once these events are over, we're going back to the same old thing. So are they going to continue these events? Like, what is the next big thing that they're gonna come out to keep people excited and start hoarding? Or why should somebody prepare their Scarlet Witch if they're not really into PvP and they're not feeling the PvE modes? The only thing would be the next part of the story. So the next part of the story, I believe, is going to be Savage Shadowlands, and we might see some X-Men characters like Wolverine start showing up there, Rogue start showing up there, and I feel like that's a possibility. It was teased in Black Widow's first mission and Star-Lord's first mission, because Star-Lord's first mission is in Savage Shadowland and Black Widow's first mission is in Savage Shadowland, but in the Black Hand, like Hell's Kitchen. So they both take place. So we know that they have the map for, or a big part of the map already done, probably already finished. They're just polishing it up right now, hopefully. But why would they release something else besides Savage Shadowland? We have the regional gear already there. It's just we don't know. There's no story that connects to it. Every other regional piece has a region for. That's why it's called a regional gear, because there's a region that is playable and that we can go in the game. Savage Shadowland is the only one that we can't go to. That is why I believe Savage Shadowland is the last expansion for the year, and we won't get another part of that expansion until the next year. So if you're asking now, what is the next thing that's going to keep people hyped up once the Wanda hype starts going down? And my answer to that is Savage Shadowland. You're gonna start promoting that, and that will bring hype because it's obviously a PvE expansion, a story expansion, and I love the story mode. I enjoyed going through Dark Domain. Dormammu so far has been my favorite. He's the one that's just been super hard, unexpectedly super hard, and I had to change my ways of building just to be able to defeat him. Now when Dark Domain Part 2 came out, I flew by that with non-regional gear, superior Iron Man armor, and I just flew by it. I did a live stream of it. Go check it out. It's right there. So they wrapped up Dark Domain and it teased Dr. Connors appearing in this jungle. Savage Shadowland. That's the only thing I can think about. Savage Shadowland, Counter Earth. It's going to be like a mixture of both. So we might see Adam Warlock show up in there, because Adam Warlock does have a big part of that. And we might see Rocket Raccoon get a bigger role. We might see the Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men characters, and we're definitely gonna see more Deadpool coming in and teasing. I do believe Deadpool is gonna be coming as a character. I do believe that. But what is going to be after Savage Shadowland? What is going to be the next thing that they're gonna try to hype after the story expansion? Because once the story expansion is out, it's gonna be some time before the next 6 months. So 6 months from now, there should be another hero coming out. And the only movie that's going to be coming out around that time, unless it gets changed, is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So the possibility of us getting, if they're going to continue this strategy of releasing a new hero of a movie, I think that is a good strategy. And if they release, let's just say Wakanda Forever is the movie that's going to be coming out, and it's around that 6 month mark, and it's time for them to release another hero, and they release another new playable, and we finally get a new hero with some testosterone, and it's Black Panther. He's not my favorite. I won't be as excited as Wakanda, but there's people out there that love Black Panther. I would be lying if I said Black Panther is not a popular character. He is one of the most popular Marvel heroes out there, and I know that it's going to catch a lot of people's attention if they bring in Black Panther. And that is why I don't even know why I have this. I mean, they could surprise us. Now, I would, as much as I would love for them to release a character every time a movie comes out, that would be perfect. But we got to be real here. It takes them about 6 months for them to create a character. Unless they've already been working on Thor. They have his model, we know that. We see him as a companion, we see him in action, the moves. We have the movie coming out. Why not release Thor as a playable character? Like, he would be huge. He's one of the most requested, if not the most requested, next to Deadpool and what was Wanda and Wolverine and Incredible Hulk. But right now, when the movie comes out, it would make sense for them to release, if they were going to release a playable hero in that time frame, it would have to be Thor. They would capitalize on the hype from the movie. We saw what Wanda was able to bring in. I feel like Thor will bring in even a bigger audience. It's Thor we're talking about here, man. He's the god of thunder. He is the almighty. Like, I would lose my shit if it was Thor. I'm like, holy shit, Thor. Even if it's, you know, would I main Thor? I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't main Thor. I would be more hyped. I'm hyped more for Wanda than I would be for Thor. But I'm saying that now. But once the movie comes out and I watch the movie, oh, I'm gonna be like, oh, please, somebody let me just wield the hammer in MFR. I will lose my shit, man. I will lose my shit to play as Thor. But as of now, I'm still in the Wanda hype train. I'm enjoying playing Wanda. But they could pull a fast one on us and also release another character right when the movie comes out. Then it's like, okay, they're probably leaning more to the strategy of every time a movie comes out, they're gonna release, instead of releasing a companion, it's gonna be a hero. If they don't release a playable hero, it's going to be a companion. They're gonna release either one of those two. Every time a movie or a show comes out, they're gonna release a companion. There is the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is, I guess, scheduled to be coming out towards the holiday season. So we might get something around there. We might get probably a companion, but that would land also on the new playable character. You know, that would be about 6 months from now. Okay, so we might get somebody from the Guardians. I don't know. Adam Warlock. Would Adam Warlock be the next playable hero? That would be something. I mean, Adam Warlock is going to be coming out in Guardians of the Galaxy, the next Guardians of the Galaxy installment. But would he show up in the Guardians of the Galaxy special? Because the Guardians of the Galaxy special is different than the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and it's going to be coming on Disney Plus. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're also getting the Miss Marvels show. Now, is the Miss Marvels Kamala Khan? Is that her name, or is that the Vice President of the United States? I don't know. Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about here. Kamala is the Vice President. That's another possibility. We might get somebody from the Miss Marvels. We might get Monica Rambeau as a playable character or a companion. But that would be really messed up if they release another version of, or another Captain Marvel style character without showing some love to Captain Marvel, because they nerfed her ass hard. Now, she was one of the best PvP heroes. Now she is just, it's a sad thing to see. You know, she's still pretty good, but she was not close what she was, man. She was not close. A lot of people were pissed. And I can only imagine, you know, if they nerfed Iron Man after I invested so much in him, I would be pissed too. But as this, if Netmarble decides that this is the route they're gonna go to and be coming out with content that is related to the movies. Now, they've been doing that, but this is the first time they released a playable hero when they are also in the movie that just came out. So it's like, and we see the popularity of Scarlet Witch, and the popularity, it's really giving attraction. Like, we're seeing people like Cynical Alex, who hasn't even made a MFR video in so long, show some love to the game. That alone showed a lot of put a lot of spotlight on the game. So I knew that once he posted that video, I was like, okay, this is gonna boost up, you know, the popularity, you know, because he has a huge following. And I know a lot of people that watch him, they're gonna be like, huh, let me give this game a try. That's when Netmarble has to do a good job and make them, or give them the content that they need when new people are coming in. So there has to be a lot of stuff. And I feel like at the state that it is right now, it is way better than what it was when it first started. Now, there is the fodder problems. Now, with this whole events that are going on right now, with all these events that are going on right now, we are getting, you know, a lot of good fodder. But are these events going to continue? Because there's an end date to these events. What happens after these events end? Then we're back where we started. But if Netmarble continues to come out with these events, then where they're just, you know, telling people like, all right, keep logging in and you trust me, we're going to give you some good fodder. Okay, but they got to continue that and then release the new hero you know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys think that they maybe were working on 2 heroes instead of 1, and we might get a second one coming not that far off to be able to hit that, you know, that to hit that hype? But then why would they release Thor as a companion? See, that doesn't make sense as well. Like, why would they release Thor and Hulk at the same time? Why not say, if they were only going to release them as companions, why not save Thor for when the movie comes out? And why not save Hulk for when She-Hulk comes out? Unless there's something else coming up that's bigger than that. Oh man, I don't know, man. But you know, this of course, guys, this is speculation here, but it's just exciting because if they go this route, that would be really good. They're doing a lot of events. It's, you know, I did make a new account on Hydra. I'm playing that, and it's a totally free to play account, and I'm definitely seeing now it's a lot easier to get regionals, and the state that this game is in right now is in a lot better state than what it was, but there's still a lot of improvements to be made. But it's definitely heading towards the right path. It's not heading there as fast as I thought it was, but they're moving towards the right direction. You know, there's still problems that are wrong with the game. There's a PvP problem, but that all falls on not enough people playing. So we need to get more people to come into the game for matchmaking, to be able to actually matchmake and guide people to other players that are around their same skill level. Because there's not that many people playing PvP, the matchmaking is just horrible, and there's nothing they really can do about it. Because if matchmaking puts you against somebody that's around your skill level, guess what? You're going to be waiting there almost all day, because not a lot of people play PvP. So they have to make it to the point where they're like, it's random. If there's nobody around your skill level, they're going to find somebody. That way they can at least put you out there to fight somebody, or you're just going to be waiting all day. So this game needs to have more people coming in, and the way, clearly from what we're seeing right now, new characters is what's bringing people in. We saw Wanda come out when the movie came out. Look what happened. Now, if they release Thor when the movie Thor comes out, what do you think is going to happen there? I think that even will be a bigger outcome. And if they continue that trend, this might save MFR. Honestly, you know, Danny came out and said that they're not giving up on MFR. They got like a 3-year plan or something like that. And if they start making the right moves like this, I see a pretty good future for MFR. But that is just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I am super excited for just what is the possibilities of coming. I'm loving the way Wanda came out, and right when the movie came out. Now, you know what I'm saying, Thor is next. Come on. I'll be mad. I'll be upset if it's just a companion. Real, guys, I'm just being real. Make sure you guys like this video, hit that bell notification button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.